Hi, my name is Kelly Myers. I'm working for CGI. Um, we're based in 28 countries and we have over 88,000 employees across the world. So a big differentiator from CGI is that we're not so on the other hand, the knowledge sharing, but on the other hand, we are this system integrator. We're understanding technology. We're understanding how to implement new technology, new systems, new platforms. That's a really good thing. But on the other hand, we understand how strategies are created, what value is, where the value lies within a company. And so we can merge that. We see a lot of organizations that do their strategies created by one company. Another company does their operating model. And then another company brings a technology company in place. So these three companies that have all other kinds of thinking, they're not communicating with each other. And so what we see is that most of the companies have a digital strategy in place, but they're not getting the results. It's for companies that want to change, and change is it's taking ownership and taking leadership, because change isn't within everything, and people are really good at change, but the system around it needs to enable it. Here, and eventually you will create your digital vision. So this is really on how can I align these drivers and these innovation ideas to get that value, There's this journey. You see here that the four sprints that we talked about, and we're going to start with the discovery phase. So what you see here are actually the external discovery items that you can pick and choose, actually, because we see that some clients don't want to do certain things, and so this is not everything that you're seeing right now, but I don't want to overload you with information. But we also see that there are some external drivers, and this is a workshop that we're doing together with you, but actually a multidisciplinary team from your organization. We need that, actually. So to see what is driving your company from the outside in, and what is that movement, the movement of the drivers, and then we have an analysis around that. So what is impacting from the outside? We also have the internal drivers, and what we do there is to see, like, how's your business model design, your operating model design, but also we look into the stakeholder analysis, again, from who is inside this. What is impacting your organization, and who is working with you along the value chain. Here, if you open it, you see immediately that now everything comes together, because this objective has these drivers. This is the purpose that it's related to. And then, okay, so these are the business imperatives, things you need to do well within the organization to actually do it. So what we do is not only take a look at the use of products and the use of things, but also where is it coming from? If we're going to make it, how does that impact? But also the waste, because we want to get to a limited waste, or actually we don't want any waste anymore. So how can that be reused and returned, but also recycled and repaired? These value categories, vertical, and then the value drivers, and the value drivers tie back to your shareholder value tree. And as you can see, there's also this, the 5 capitals are in here as well. Value types. And with that, you're going to say, well, actually, that value type is, for example, value element is shared with that stakeholder, it's provided by that stakeholder, or it is received by that stakeholder. So that's how you're gonna see how things are connected in here. And that is the benefit of doing that. So what the platform is that we actually see that what is driving that change from the outside, take that into your organization and see how that affects, but also the drivers on the outside with some drivers on the inside. How is that affecting your priority? And also to see where that value lies. And some people, we see that organizations tend to work on things that the thing that is really important, because inside out driven, yes, that is important. But if you have a look at the outside in, the value is driven, is different. So we're thinking more on a shared value and making that visible and possible for organization.